Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy Addishin here with Superhuman TV, and welcome to episode 1 of the Mad Supplement Scientist. I'm gonna break down, give you my absolute no BS review of many of the most popular supplements worldwide, and today's victim is Mr. Hyde pre-workout.
You ain't got no gains. You ain't lift no weights.
Now, a little disclaimer. I am just doing this supplement review segment not because I'm affiliated with any supplement or I'm trying to promote anything. I'm giving you my honest, no BS review of many of the most popular supplements in the world. I don't make my money reviewing supplements or promoting any supplement line. I'm just trying to give you guys awesome content in hopes that you subscribe, and I want to give you guys the most effective advice on your supplement decisions that can build muscle, burn fat, and help you recover. I've had years of experience working in the fitness industry, and I know how corrupt the marketing principles are, so I want to give you my honest, no BS review of every single ingredient that's in here. I'm gonna take it myself, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what happened when I took it, talk about the side effects, and my overall review of it, and I'm gonna give it a nice, good old-fashioned letter grade at the end. So I'm gonna put on my lab coat here, and I'm about to head to my muscle building laboratory and break down Mr. Hyde. So here we go. Welcome to my muscle building laboratory. This is where I get a lot of shit done. Break down lots of muscle building science, and today's victim is Mr. Hyde. So I actually took this pre-workout for the first time yesterday, and I've taken pretty much every single pre-workout. So this isn't just someone who's taken one pre-workout or just a couple mainstream pre-workouts. I've taken NitroFlex, I've taken all the ones from Strong Supplement Shop, pretty much every pre-workout known to mankind. Now Mr. Hyde, for whatever reason, is the one pre-workout that I hadn't really tried before, and I heard a lot of good things about it. So getting into my review. So number 1 is the taste. Now I got the green apple kind, and I would say the taste is really, really good. I compare it to some of the better flavors of NitroFlex. I know the really mainstream brands like NO Explode and C4, they make sure that their formula tastes really good, but Mr. Hyde is comparable with the taste on pretty much all of them. So I would give the taste an A. I actually talked to a few of my friends who tried the blue raspberry and a few of the other flavors, and it got a good grade as well. So we're gonna give the taste of Mr. Hyde an A. Now, obviously, we're not consuming this stuff to have it taste good. We're having it do something for our workouts. So number 2, the energy levels. Now, I was pleasantly surprised by the energy levels that Mr. Hyde gave me. So I actually Googled this after because I was like, holy shit, this stuff is really strong. I actually took it around 5:15, 5:30 p.m. yesterday for a leg workout, and I couldn't sleep until like midnight. So make sure that if you take this, you take it earlier in the day, because the caffeine content on this stuff is actually the highest that I've ever seen on a pre-workout. And I actually looked it up, and there's enough caffeine in this container right here to kill 2 healthy adults weighing about 200 pounds. So obviously there's 30 servings in here. So you're not gonna take 15 servings, but if in fact you did take 15 servings of this, it would have enough caffeine to potentially kill you. The reason of that is there's 419 milligrams of caffeine in 1 scoop of this, and there's 30 scoops in the entire container. So caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. Then it has 2 other forms of caffeine, one being 69 milligrams, the other being 50 milligrams. So as far as energy levels go, this stuff is amazing. Now, the other reason why it might give you really good energy levels is it has yohimbe bark extract. Now, there's something called a stimulant scale. There's like caffeine, and then there's actually yohimbe, which is a slot up from caffeine. And then even stronger on the stimulant scale, you have your really hardcore things like you have amphetamines, cocaine, things like that. So if caffeine's down here, yohimbe's like right here, and then the really serious stuff is right here. So yohimbe is really strong on the stimulant scale. It's got 2 milligrams of yohimbe. So as far as energy levels, there is nothing that I've taken that compares to the energy levels of good old-fashioned Mr. Hyde. Now, looking at the strength matrix of this, so does it actually improve your strength? Well, I actually did improve my barbell back squat by 1 repetition. So I hit 315 for 5 reps. My record was actually 4 reps. So strength, really good. And just based off of the ingredients and aside from my workout, it has 2.5 grams of beta-alanine. Now what beta-alanine does is it increases your workout endurance, and then creatine increases the output of your body's largest and strongest muscle group. So it basically increases your strength. So it's got 1 gram of creatine nitrate. So overall, the strength and muscular endurance is pretty good. I'll rate it a B+. Now they could have put a little more creatine in here. 4 to 5 grams of creatine is is the amount that I've seen in some really good pre-workouts like pre-gym. So I would like to see a little more creatine in it. So to really make it perfect, I would add some of my own microdosed creatine. Next up, we have the pump. Now the pump is just like that muscle swelling that you get when you're working out your arms, working out your legs, just that feeling where you feel like a monster. So the ingredients that give this a good pump are citrulline and eggmatine sulfate. So those two in conjunction with each other are awesome. That's what really gives you an outstanding pump. So it's got 500 milligrams of eggmatine sulfate. And the one knock that I would have against Mr. Hyde is it's only got 500 milligrams of L-citrulline. So I actually add my own L-citrulline to my pre-workout. So I would add 4 to 5 grams of my own L-citrulline, in which I'm gonna show you right now. So this is what I do. I buy pure L-citrulline from Amazon.com. This cost me about $14. And I just add about 1 teaspoon of L-citrulline to pretty much every pre-workout. The only pre-workout that I've seen that has a good amount of L-citrulline is pre-gym on bodybuilding.com, but you're gonna pay a ton of money for it. You're gonna pay, I believe, $45 for that pre-workout. So it's actually the most expensive pre-workout. So the cheapest solution is just buy citrulline powder off Amazon, add about a teaspoon to your own pre-workout. So overall, the pump will give it a B. Now, as far as workout focus and intensity, I thought I was dialed in at the gym. I had an awesome workout. I was super intense and super focused. So the intensity and focus rating I'm gonna give it is an A. Now, last but not least, the price. Now, I buy this on Amazon. So I've seen it range from $24 all the way to $35. I highly recommend you guys pick this up off Amazon. So on Amazon.com, it was only $23.99 if you're a Prime member for the Green Apple Mr. Hyde. So overall, it is less than $1 per serving, which I think is an outstanding value. So my overall letter grade for Mr. Hyde is an A-. It would be all the way up to an A if they put more citrulline in it, but everything across the board is really good. I mean, it's got a ton of caffeine, it's got yohimbe, it's got the stuff that's gonna give you an awesome muscle pump. And if you really wanted to take this to the next level and create just the absolute most perfect pre-workout, I would add, like I said, a teaspoon of citrulline and maybe some extra micronized creatine, and you would go beast mode. So this was episode 1 of the Mad Supplement Scientist. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'll be breaking down many more popular supplements. Talk to y'all real soon.